True. Because now on the Herbert Davis situation, right? As much as upset as I am about him still being the head coach, as upset as I can be, we are 13-2.
I put like if Herbert wins a national title this year, that quiet talks for like 2 years.
It does. It'll quiet talks for about it'll quiet talks for a year.
No, it'll give him 2.
They'll leave him alone for a season.
No, if he wins a national title this year,
I think we win 8 to 10 games. I think we win at least. I think we win 7 at least.
If we win a national title this year, that will quiet talks for 2 years. And the reason why I say that is because
you said Hubert Davis isn't winning no natty. The guards suck. And Terrence, like Sloth, hold on to that. We're getting into that a little bit later on.
And here's the reason why I say it'll hold him for 2 years. He wins it this year. You're not gonna fire him immediately next year, after next year, because you also can attribute to players who went to the draft having to retool, so on and so forth. You get what I'm saying? Then it'll be that second season. It's like, okay, yeah, you ain't win the year after you won a natty. It's been 2 years. How'd you do that second season? Once that happens, and if that goes bad, then he's back on the block, and they're like, yeah, all right, we might let you slide.
So we're losing to Virginia, Louisville, and twice by Duke. Don't you ever, and lose one more of that. Don't you ever.
I'm sorry, sir, but you are on the North Carolina. Don't you ever say I lost to Duke.
Don't you ever
I ain't never lost to Duke in my mind. I ain't never lost to Duke in my mind. I lost to refs. I lost to referees. I ain't never lost to Duke. I lost to referees.
I will accept you saying we'll lose to Clemson before you say we lose to Duke.
That man, he's speaking this because he wants HD fired. That's why he wants Davis fired that bad. It's he's like, I will speak Satanism in this chat to get HD fired. That's what it is.
Because I can check this out. Because even though we are 14-2, we're still 6th in the ACC behind Clemson, Duke, Miami, Virginia, and North Carolina State.
I don't accept that.
Clemson and Duke, who of which and Miami are all undefeated in the ACC right now.
I mean,
so Bill came to Reedsville High School to see Neal and Hairston. I just wish UNC would have offered Neal football and basketball and baseball or basketball. I feel like they might have kept Neal and Hairston in the state, probably. But the bad thing is that because if it was for basketball, that's on Davis. Like I don't think Bill would have had anything to do with it. But yeah, no, if UNC would have pushed a little bit harder, a little sooner, they might have been able to keep him.
Bro.
Okay.
Clemson's undefeated in the ACC because they ain't played but one ranked opponent, and that was SMU.
Okay.
And they barely beat SMU. They barely beat Pitt. They barely beat Syracuse. They beat Notre Dame. I know you don't like Notre Dame. And then they dismantled Boston College.
I mean, Boston College is just terrible anyway. They're 7-10.
Right. Nah. Don't disrespect our guards because at least our guards will shoot. Ben Simmons won't even shoot. Don't do that.
But once again, Slaw, we'll get into that a little bit later because I got a whole.
Ben Simmons won't even shoot.
Yeah, Ben Simmons ain't even gonna shoot. At least they'll shoot from outside of 2 feet away. At least they'll try to take a shot. Ben Simmons is going to pass it to somebody and hope they make it.
And then it's like all right, look at Duke. Who have they beaten the ACC? Georgia Tech, Florida State, Louisville, SMU. Barely beat Florida State. They handled Georgia Tech by 6. Beat Louisville by 11. And then SMU by what is that? 7. So SMU did kill us. And to be honest, SMU was just hitting threes like nobody's business in that game.
Once again, I got
okay, then let's get into it then, sir. Because you keep saying this, so let's go ahead and get into it. Since you keep bringing it up, that's the 3rd time in a row.
He's brought it up. I'm just telling him.
No, when I said it, I was like, they killed us from 3.
They did. They did. Because once again, like I've been saying today, where is it at? That UNC basketball has a major problem. And like Sloth so eloquently put it, one of the biggest problems we have is front court defense. It has been terrible. You allowed Boopy Miller from SMU to go for 27 points. I'm still upset by that name too. 27 points on 10 of 13.
You let a dude named Boopy
Name
27 on you on like 80 from the field.
Don't tell his players. And here's the funny thing about that, right? Here's the funny thing about him not telling his players to close out on threes. So, like I said, Miller went for 27 points on 10 of 13 in shooting. Then against Wake Forest, Nate Calmes and Juke Harris went for 28 points on just 34 shots between the two of them. And when Davis was asked about what they need to do to fix this defensive problem, Davis says they need to improve ball pressure. He said whether it was off-ball screens, just allowing Wake Forest to get it to the middle, they can make plays or throw it out for 3. In the first half, I felt like our defense struggled transition-wise, even after made baskets not getting picked up. And basically, that at the end of the day, ball pressure and just defense in general is an effort thing. So the effort's just not there. I said Neal dropped 42 points in the John Wall tournament at both games and 54 and 63 the next 2 games. He's a dog. Whoever he's playing ain't playing him.
I was about to say, bro, is this an AAU tournament where ain't nobody playing defense? They just going and getting buckets?
No disrespect to Neal. No disrespect to him at all. But this is AAU numbers. This is 100% AAU ball numbers. Because ain't no way that you respect yourself and you will let this man do this. Ain't no way.
That man put up Rod Dillingham numbers.
He said they can't play him. Hey. And then the other issue is it's not just on defense either, because Kyan Evans and Luka Bogovac, neither one of them have scored 15 points between the two of them over 2 games. And I'm gonna get into Bogovac here in a second too. So not gonna lie, we losing in the second round, and he's a real deal. Wish we could have kept him.
Sloth just wants HD fired. He doesn't want success. He doesn't want Davis to be successful. So he's like, I want this man to lose early and out. I want this man gone.
And we're going to say, so Kyan Evans is shooting 2 for 8 over the last 2 games, and Bogovac is shooting 2 for 13 over the last 3 games.
Ew.
They're getting 2.5 minutes each, 2.5 minutes each.